In the last video, I showed you guys how to create a quiz, and now we're going to go in and actually edit that quiz and add questions to it. So make sure that your editing is turned on. If you're using the grid format and you scroll down, you don't see anything down here, that means you're not in editing mode, just as an FYI. So I'm going to turn my editing on. And there's two options you can use when you're editing a quiz. You can find the quiz, and click on edit. And if you click on edit settings, that is going to bring you back to the first video. So that's where you're going to be changing the times and the dates and the passwords. So click on the quiz. The first time you click on the quiz, you'll have this option where it says edit quiz. If you want to make edits to the quiz after that, anytime you click on the quiz, it's going to show how many students have taken the quiz. So you won't have that edit option here anymore. So when you're in the quiz, let's say you're 2 days into the quiz and you realize there's a typo in the quiz, you can still click on the quiz, go to administration, and click on edit quiz from there. That will always be in that administration tab. But for the first time, that button will show up down here. So here's how it looks. It looks advanced, but I promise you, once you create your first question, you're going to realize it's really not that bad. So you want to find this little add button down here, and we're going to add a new question. And these are all the different types of questions I can add. Some of the ones that most teachers use are essay, and it's not like, think of essay as short response. So if you wanted to have a prompt, you can have a sample prompt in there, and you can even have a fill in the blank type where they're just responding to your prompt, and you can have like an example of what a good response would look like. You can also upload the rubric right in there so they can see what type of levels their responses should be at. Matching, multiple choice, the ones we're always used to. Moodle recording is another cool one. If you want to use some sort of recording, voice recording or video recording, Moodle can have that option. So let's say you teach fine arts, or you teach a language and you want them to speak, or you teach ELA and you want them to reflect on chapter 2, verse 2, whatever. You can have that prompt in there. They're going to click on add a response, and then their webcam's going to take over and they can record their video, and it's going to plop right into there. And so all the videos are going to be in one shot, in one place, as opposed to them emailing the videos to you. So that's one thing Moodle can do. Moodle also has a whiteboard option where they can annotate over whatever image you drop in there. So I use it when we're graphing. I want them to graph a line. I plop the coordinate plane in there. I write the line within the graph, and then they, using the marker tool, can write over that. If you're using English and you want them to mark up a paragraph, maybe do some grammar, or circle the subject, you can, or parts of speech, you can do it that way too, where you have your prompt as an image and you import that image as the background, and now they're annotating over that image. Select missing words is essentially fill in the blank. It's like a drag down menu. Short answer is exactly what it sounds like. I use short answer a lot if I already have a good multiple choice question that has a lot of pictures on it. I save that question as an image. I add it to here, and then I program the short answer to be either A, B, C, or D. So if you have a complicated multiple choice and you already have a good assessment you use, you can take those questions and save them using Snipping Tool, and then you have them forever, and you can put them on Moodle. True false is exactly what it sounds like. These are all new down here. One of the biggest things with these is they're the same as the top, so multiple choice and matching and essay. They're all the same up here, except it'll have equation editor. So if you want kids to actually type in segment BC, equation editor is going to pop up, and they can use those tools like we're teaching them in the class. So that might be beneficial for if they're going to college. All the college entrance exams are computer-based, and they do have to be comfortable with the equation editor. As you add questions to your quiz, the default is 10 points. So if you only have 4 questions, you can change it to 4 points. Or if you left it at 10 points, it's going to have you go back in and add the point value per question. So that's something to look out for. So that's how you edit a quiz.